Semajically AI. Time Tossed. Episode 1. Let me introduce you to our young protagonist, Stan Kingston. He was a young man who volunteered at his local country park, where worked as part of a team that did the gardening and kept the park clean and tidy. He had many friends from school who also volunteered there with him, and they had a laugh every week. He was also obsessed with time travel, and believed it was possible despite being told it wasn't. It was one day in particular that things were going normally until a storm began to brew. The strong winds began to blow leaves around all over the place. As he was raking them up, he was caught up by the wind and started being fiercely around by the strong winds. It was opening up a whirlwind which sucked him right in. As he was being swirled around in the whirlwind for what felt like hours. Moments later, he was thrown out of the whirlwind into a clear blue sky. He sailed gently down to the ground where he landed in the sea and was rescued by a hand which pulled him out of the water. The hand belonged to a kind man who had pulled him out of the sea to save him from drowning. He shook the man's hand and thanked him for his help.
He introduced himself as Stan Kingston.
The man was shocked to learn this and told him he shared a name with his son, who was only 4 years old. Stan was shocked to learn this and found a newspaper, and was more surprised to learn he'd traveled back in time to 1989 and had crossed his own timeline, which meant he needed to be extra careful.